connecting with the divine. My child, it is not without purpose that this message has reached you today. Even before your eyes open to this new day, I had already prepared this encounter between us. Nothing in your life is random. Every detail, every step, every tear, and every smile are part of a plan I designed with love and wisdom. Please, don't skip this special video. It is a message from God to brighten your day. Click like, subscribe to the channel, and activate the notification bell. We aim to reach 100,000 subscribers to spread even more faith and hope. Watch until the end. Click the first comment and discover the secret ritual to attract money and prosperity. From your mother's womb, I formed you with intention and care. There were moments when you felt forgotten, alone, or lost, but I never abandoned you. I was there, in silence, holding your hand, even when you thought no one else cared. I see your silent battles, I hear the cries of your soul that don't always become words, and I understand the weight you carry in your heart. I want you to know that every tear that falls from your eyes is valuable to me. I collect your pain to transform it into testimonies of victory. Before I formed you in the womb I knew you, and before you were born I consecrated you. Jeremiah chapter 1 verse 5. You are known, chosen, loved. Nothing can cancel my purpose in your life. Do not fear tomorrow, for I am already there. Do not despair over today, for I am with you now. And even if everything around you seems uncertain, my presence is your certainty. Take a deep breath. I am closer than the air you breathe. This word that now touches your heart is my eternal embrace, reaching you at the exact moment, reaffirming that you have never been alone. You are mine, and I take care of everything. Just trust. Comment, even if no one understands my pain, God knows it and walks with me. I know how intense the recent days have been for you. The pressure is building up, the doubts are growing stronger, and the exhaustion you feel is not only physical, it is spiritual, emotional, existential. Sometimes it feels like you're fighting battles in silence, and no one truly sees the depth of what you feel. But I see it. I hear even what you have not been able to express. I understand what words cannot reach. And even if others don't notice, I walk beside you. When you feel like you can't go on, that is when I carry you in my arms. Make no mistake, my child, every sigh of yours is precious to me. Every tear, every confused thought, every moment when you think of giving up, I am there. Because I don't just know your pain, I care about it. And more than that, I am turning that pain into strength. Comment, even if no one understands my pain, God knows it and walks with me. There is a time for all things, and your time for healing is approaching. I know your heart often gets lost between what it feels and what it believes. But I want you to know, I am shaping your story with perfection. When you think everything is standing still, I am working behind the scenes. Every moment that seems empty is being filled with purpose. You may not see it now, but you will understand later. The Lord watches over you. The Lord is your shade at your right hand. Psalm 121 verse 5. Nothing escapes my care. No lonely night goes unnoticed. And even when you think you're alone, my presence surrounds you like a cloak. I am preparing your soul to fly higher. Because what is coming will be greater than anything that has passed. You are being renewed from the inside out, and this process will be the beginning of a new season. Comment, I trust in God's love, He is my refuge. Do not be afraid to keep walking, even when the path seems covered by fog. I know it has been hard to make decisions without having all the answers. But listen, my child, I am guiding you. Your steps are not random, and nothing you live through is in vain. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your paths. Proverbs chapter 3 verses 5 and 6. A path is being made, even in the desert. I am using every detour, every delay, every apparent obstacle to bring you closer to the destiny I have prepared. You may stumble, but you won't fall, because my hand sustains you. And if at any moment you feel lost, remember, your compass is my voice, and your direction is my love. Keep walking. One step of faith today may be the doorway to a miracle tomorrow. I am opening doors where you never imagined they existed. Comment, God guides my steps even when I can't see the path. My child, I have seen the way you carry the weight of those you love. The responsibility, the care, the dedication, all of it is noble, but it can also be exhausting. You want to protect, to care, to provide, and sometimes you feel overwhelmed by trying to be everything for everyone. But listen closely, you do not need to carry it all alone. I am the God who carries burdens. I am the one who enters homes, restores hearts, heals relationships, and transforms atmospheres. Your home is under my watchful eye. And even when everything seems fragile, I am working on the foundation. Cast all your anxiety on me, because I care for you. 1 Peter chapter 5 verse 7. Trust that your family is safe in my hands. Even the conflicts that arise, I am already resolving them. I bring unity where there is division, love where there is coldness, and peace where there was once noise. Your home will be a place of rest and a shelter of my presence. Comment, my home is in God's hands, and he cares for every detail. God created us as unique individuals, and he does not lead us all in the same way. He has a personal, different, and unique plan for each of us. Therefore, if you want to win your race, you must discover your own way of running it. Of course, we can learn from others, but we should never try to copy them at the cost of losing our own individuality. While following the counsel and examples of others, we must also spend time in silence with God, asking him for specific guidance for our lives. Moreover, many people have no idea that there is a powerful method to manifest money. There is a manifestation technique that can change your beliefs about reality at the deepest level of your subconscious mind. This technique literally changed my life. I invite you to give it an honest try. Click the link in the first comment to see if it works for you too. When you believe that God wants to manifest in your life, you gain the boldness to ask him directly. God desires to bless each of us in unique and wonderful ways, so be open and confident as you seek his blessings and divine direction, trusting that he has a special plan for you. Beloved child, I know the fears that have tried to take over your heart, the fear of losing what you've gained, of not being enough, of failing, of not living up to the challenges. But I tell you, you are more than you think, because I am with you. Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. Isaiah chapter 41 verse 10. You were not created to live as a prisoner of fear. Within you is courage, strength, and wisdom that come from me. When you feel weak, look to me. When insecurity knocks, remember that I am the unshakable rock on which you can stand. You are not a mistake, not insufficient, not alone. I breathed life into you and formed you with purpose. And what I begin, I finish. No battle will ever be greater than the grace I have poured over you. Comment, fear does not define me. God is my strength and security. I also see the struggle you face in your finances, the pressure, the bills, the constant worry about tomorrow. to provide the best for your family, dream of helping others, but feel limited, and that hurts. But today I want you to hear something with an open heart. I am your provider. And my God will meet all your needs according to the riches of His glory in Christ Jesus. Philippians chapter 4 verse 19. My promises are not limited by the economy or external circumstances. I am the God who multiplied loaves and fish, who brought manna from heaven, who made water flow from a rock. And I am still the same. Do not despair. I am breaking cycles of lack, opening doors of provision, and planting in you the wisdom to manage with excellence what is coming. The provision will come, yes, but so will the peace that only I can give. Keep trusting. I am making a way in the wilderness. Comment, I trust the God who provides even when no resource is visible. Finally, my child, I want you to understand that everything you have lived through so far has not been in vain. Every pain, every challenge, every sleepless night, all of it has been part of the refining process I am leading in your life. Just as gold must pass through fire to be purified, you are also being shaped to carry greater glory. And even when everything seems to fall apart, I am rebuilding with more beauty, with more strength, with more purpose. When you feel like it's the end, that's when I begin. I am healing your deepest wounds, restoring your identity, renewing your hope. And the best part, nothing, absolutely nothing, can separate you from my love. Not the past, not the fears, not the failures, not the doubts. I am your Father. I've always been here. I always will be. You are mine. Breathe now, feel my peace flooding every corner of your soul. Because this promise remains, what is now a tear, tomorrow will be a testimony. My child, I know that many times you question your worth. On some days, doubt quietly visits you, planting seeds of uncertainty in your heart. You wonder if you're truly loved, if your existence makes any difference, if there's a greater purpose to your life. Let me remind you, I am the one who formed you in my image and likeness. You are not a mistake, not a random event, not a misplaced piece in this confusing world. You are my masterpiece, carefully crafted by my own hands. Even before your first breath, I had already written a plan for your life, one filled with meaning, beauty, and redemption. Every detail about you, every trait in your personality, every feature of your heart was dreamed by me with tenderness. When you doubt who you are, remember who I am. I am constantly working on your identity, tearing down the lies the world told you and reaffirming the truth of heaven over your life. You are my beloved child, in whom I delight. Comment, I am a child of God, loved and chosen by Him. Sometimes, the pain of the past resurfaces like an unexpected shadow. Old wounds, hidden rejections, losses that left deep scars. These try to steal your joy and pull you back into what I have already redeemed. But listen closely, I am the restorer. Nothing that has happened is beyond the reach of my healing hands. I am working on your past, redeeming every painful experience, turning every tear into seeds of hope. I am the one who makes all things new. Even if you've walked through grief, whether it's the loss of a loved one or the death of a cherished dream, know that I am near. I am the God of all comfort. I gather your tears, embrace your broken heart, and at the right moment, I bring healing and new life. Even when you walk through the darkest valleys, you are not alone. My rod guides you, my hand sustains you, and my presence walks beside you until the light shines again. Doubt sometimes tries to creep into your mind, especially in the quiet moments. It whispers that maybe I'm not listening, that perhaps my love is conditional or my power is limited. But, my child, I am not intimidated by your doubts. I am the God who responds with love, even to your hardest questions. I am strengthening your faith, not in spite of the questions, but through them. I allow you to ask, to seek, to wrestle, because in the process, your faith becomes stronger, more authentic, more deeply rooted. I know your limitations and I never expect perfection, only sincerity. Amid so many voices trying to define who you are, tune your heart to hear mine. I am your creator. I know the purpose for which I formed you. Even when everything around you screams confusion, my truth still echoes within you. I am shaping your identity and teaching you to walk by faith, not by sight. The trust one call you to isn't based on favorable circumstances, but on my unshakable faithfulness that never changes. Comment, even with questions, I trust in God's faithfulness. What seems impossible to you is just another opportunity for me to reveal my power. I am the God who makes a way in the wilderness and brings rivers to dry places. There is no circumstance too complex for my hands to transform. Every joy and every tear, every victory and every seeming defeat, they are all part of the masterpiece I am forming in you. Nothing in your journey is wasted. Even when you don't understand why certain doors close or why some paths become dead ends, remember, I see the full picture. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. While you only see one thread in the tapestry, I am weaving the entire story with eternal wisdom. Trust in my understanding, which surpasses all human knowledge. I never promised a life without trials, but I did promise to be with you in every battle. I never said the skies would always be blue, but I swore to be your shelter in the storm. You'll find me faithful, especially when everything else seems to fall apart. Comment, God turns the impossible into testimony. There are days when you feel strong, full of faith, ready to face any challenge. But there are others when everything feels too heavy, and you feel weak, vulnerable, and tired. And it's in those moments that my grace shines brightest. My strength is made perfect in your weakness. When you have no strength left, that's when I carry you in my arms. Nothing is out of my control, even when your plans fail or your expectations fall short. I am the God who turns curses into blessings, who uses all things, even the painful ones, for the good of those who love me. Maybe you're in a season of waiting, holding on to a promise I gave you. And the weight is wearing you down, testing your patience and your faith. But trust me, I do not fail. My promises are always fulfilled at the perfect time, never early, never late. And while you wait, I am shaping you, preparing you, aligning you with my heart. Waiting on me is never in vain. There is purpose, there is growth, there is revelation. Comment, waiting on God is never in vain. In the midst of so much noise, opinions, and distractions, it may be hard to hear my voice. But it's still there, gentle, steady, present, speaking to your heart in the secret place. Keep seeking silence and stillness. It's there that I reveal the mysteries of my kingdom. When you feel uncertain about your decisions, remember that I am the one who directs your steps. Even when you don't realize it, I am leading your path. You worry about many things, but only one is truly necessary: to sit at my feet and listen to my words. There, you will find direction for your choices, peace for your anxiety, and strength for your challenges. Don't compare your journey with anyone else's. The path I've traced for you is unique, just as you are to me. I am taking care of your process, your pace, and your story with my infinite wisdom. And when you fall, when you feel like you've missed the mark, don't condemn yourself. My love for you is not based on performance. I am the Father who runs to meet the prodigal, who celebrates your return without shame. Even when it seems like your prayers go unanswered, I assure you, no sincere prayer is ever ignored. Sometimes the answer is yes, sometimes it's not yet, and sometimes it's I have something better. But there is always an answer, because there is always love. Comment, even when I can't see it, God is working for me. My beloved child, amid the constant noise of this world filled with voices competing for your attention, I want you to know, wait, trust in my wisdom, for I know what is best for you. Amid so many philosophies and paths that present themselves, I am the truth that remains unshakable. My word is the lamp that lights your feet and brings light to your path in the midst of darkness. Do not be deceived by the uncertainties and doubts surrounding you, because I am working in you, acting both on your will and on your actions according to my good pleasure. The process of transformation I offer you will not always be comfortable, but it will always be necessary. Just as the potter molds the clay with patience and care to create something beautiful, I am shaping your character so that you increasingly reflect my image. The challenges you face today are not mere obstacles, but opportunities that propel you to develop spiritual strength and a steadfast character. Face them not as insurmountable walls, but as steps that elevate you to a greater intimacy with me and a deeper maturity. Comment, I trust in divine wisdom guiding every step of my life. I know that many times you wonder if I truly hear your prayers, if I perceive your struggles, if I care about your pains. I want you to know that I am more attentive to your life than you can imagine. I know not only the words you speak, but also the unutterable groans of your heart, those that never even form into phrases. Do not fear changes, new beginnings, or transitions, for I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. My presence is constant and unchanging, even when everything around you seems to be in flux and confusion. When you feel despised, rejected, or unvalued by others, always remember that your worth is not defined by others' opinions but by the price I paid for you, the precious blood of my Son. Amid your own struggles, you can be a channel of my love and grace to those around you. Do not underestimate the power of a kind gesture, an encouraging word, or a prayer offered with love. In every difficulty you face, I am forging a testimony in you that one day will inspire and encourage others walking through similar valleys. I know that often your eyes fixate on what you lack, on prayers unanswered, on dreams that seem distant and unfulfilled. Today, I invite you to shift your gaze to what I have already provided in your life, to the blessings I have poured out upon you, and to the promises I have already begun to fulfill. I am the one who delights in giving you the kingdom, a loving Father who rejoices in blessing his children. I am not a distant, inaccessible God but a near God, ready to hear and answer your petitions, ready to open the treasures of heaven in your favor. Perhaps you feel spiritually dry, as if wandering through an endless desert, but know that deserts are also part of the spiritual journey. It was in the desert that many of my servants found deeper revelations of my nature and encountered a transforming meeting with me. I am with you even in the dryness, sustaining your soul and preparing it for new harvests. Comment, in times of drought, I find you and renew your hope. Do not let worries about tomorrow steal your joy today. Each day has its own trouble and its own lessons. Live fully in the present, trusting that I will be by your side tomorrow with the same unwavering faithfulness. I know the end from the beginning, and nothing in your life surprises me. Before the foundation of the world, I had already mapped out a perfect plan for your redemption, a purpose for your existence that transcends momentary hardships. Your body is the temple of my spirit, the dwelling place of eyes, this is the most precious treasure you can cultivate. Many times you pray for me to remove the problems from your path, but know that my plan is to strengthen you through those trials. Just as gold is purified by fire, your faith is refined and made stronger in times of testing. I am the God who heals body, soul, and spirit. Comment, in my hands, my faith is refined and my spirit finds rest. Bring me your pain, your sickness, your fears and anxieties. I am the one who restores what is broken and causes to bloom what seemed dead. Do not fear the silence, those moments when it seems like nothing is happening. Often, it is in silence that I perform my deepest works, preparing the ground for the next steps of your journey. You were placed in this time and place by my divine providence, not by accident. Every challenge you face is part of my eternal plan, and you have a unique role to play. Always remember, I do not see as man sees. Where the world sees failure, I see faithfulness. Where others see weakness, I see a broken and contrite heart that I will not despise. I am the God who transforms lives, circumstances, hearts, and minds. There is no situation so desperate that my power cannot change it, nor person so lost that my love cannot reach them. Comment, even in the shadows, my value is infinite in the Father's eyes. My dear son, I know that sometimes the future seems like an uncertain shadow before your eyes, especially when you think about your children and the generations yet to come. The world around them is full of challenges, storms that seem endless, and winding roads that bring fear and insecurity. But I want you to know that I am watching over each one of them with tender and constant care. I have plans for you and for them, plans for good, for hope, and for abundant life. Do not fear to entrust your children and your future into my hands. Trust them to me, and I will guide them along straight paths filled with purpose and blessings. When you feel that you have failed, that repeated attempts have only brought pain and marks on your soul, remember, I am the God of new opportunities. My strength will be with you so that you can try again, and this time you will win. What seems like a final end is only a new beginning in my hands. Your failures will become powerful testimonies of my grace and victory. Sometimes, I know, the weight of responsibilities on your shoulders feels too heavy to bear. You feel the burden, almost unbearable, as if you have no strength left to go on. Come to me, my son, for my yoke is easy and my burden is light. Allow yourself to rest in my presence, to give me your anxieties and learn to set priorities under the light of my wisdom. With me, you will find balance. You will learn to manage your time and your energy with clarity and purpose. Your identity is not in what you do, nor in what others think of you. Your true identity is in who you are to me, my beloved son, chosen before the foundation of the world, precious in my eyes. Nothing can separate you from my love, not the injustices you have suffered, nor the pains that haunt you. I am the just judge who sees all, and trust me, I will take care of your cause in due time. Meanwhile, continue to walk uprightly, because I honor those who honor me. When loneliness deepens, and the night becomes the moment when your thoughts weigh heaviest, know that I am there with you. I see the silent tears you shed in your dark room. I hear the sighs no one else notices. Even in the darkest valley, I am your light, your comfort, and your firm hope. You have sought peace in places that cannot truly give it, trying to quench your thirst with broken cisterns, but only I am the living water that can satisfy your soul completely. Return to me with all your heart, and you will find true rest. The seasons of life are not always easy. There are winters when everything seems dead and hopeless, but always remember, after winter comes spring. I make all things new in due time, and you can trust my timetable, for I never delay. life has a purpose that helps shape the man you are becoming. I want you to make a choice today. Choose to trust me, not because of the circumstances you see, but because of my faithfulness. Choose to believe not in what your eyes perceive, but in what my word promises. Choose to walk by faith, not by sight. When you make this choice, even in the midst of deserts, the gates of heaven open over your life, bringing provision, protection, and transformation. The desert, though hard, has a purpose in your life. It was in the desert that many of my servants heard my voice most clearly, learned to depend completely on me, and found strengths they never imagined they had. Do not despise the time of desert, for from it you will emerge stronger, wiser, and more intimate with me. Around you, there are people who need to see my love through your testimony. Be my eyes, my hands, and my voice for those who suffer. When you reach out to help someone in need, it is me you serve, and I rejoice to see my love flowing through you. I know the wounds of the past still hurt, that old traumas resurface unexpectedly, causing pain and doubt. Give me those wounds, my son, for I am the restorer. My touch heals the deepest and most broken parts of your soul. I want to turn your scars into medals of honor, living proof of my faithfulness and power. In the darkest moments, when it seems there is no way out, remember, I am the light of the world. Where there is darkness, just a ray of my light is enough to completely dissipate it. Do not fear the dark, for I am with you, illuminating your path one step at a time. Your hope must not be based on the unstable circumstances of this world, but in me, the eternal and unchanging God. I am the anchor for your soul in the storms of life, the safe refuge where you can find rest even when everything around you seems to crumble. If you have struggled with addictions, habits that seem impossible to overcome, falling again and again and feeling trapped, know that I am the liberator. By my power, you can break every prison and yoke that binds you. I always provide a way out, an escape so you can rise up and move forward. My grace is sufficient to sustain you even in the moments when you think you cannot resist. Praise and gratitude are powerful weapons you may have neglected. Even in the midst of difficulties, find reasons to give thanks. Praise changes your perspective, opens doors for miracles, and manifests my power in surprising ways. Your spiritual life, which may seem distant or tired, can be renewed. The intimacy with me that you experienced in the past can be restored and deepened. Trust me, my son, for I am the God who renews strength, restores the broken, and never abandons you. My child, seek me with all your heart, without reservation or distraction. Set aside time to be in my presence, to hear my voice in the silence that speaks louder than the noise of the world. In the secret place of communion, I will reveal the deepest secrets of my heart to you. I know there are gifts and talents within you that have not yet been fully revealed, abilities I carefully placed inside you to fulfill a specific and grand purpose. Do not bury these treasures out of fear or insecurity, for I gave them to you to be developed and used for my glory. I am opening doors you cannot yet see, paths where your gifts will reach and bless multitudes. Trust me, my child, for I am the one who plants, waters, and harvests in your life. Do not let doubt and fear become chains that hold back what I meant to set free. Forgiveness is the key that frees not only the offender but mainly yourself. There are people in your life you need to forgive to move forward with lightness and freedom. Do not carry the bitter weight of hurt and resentment, for they are burdens that steal your peace and delay your journey. Forgive as I forgave you, fully and truly, and allow the freedom of that forgiveness to flood your heart. I know your future, beloved child, and I prepared a perfect plan for your life before you were even born. Every detail, every step, every battle has been carefully designed by me. Do not despair when human plans fail, because my purposes remain firm and will be fulfilled in your life, at the right time, according to my will. In difficult moments, when you ask where I am, know that I am working all things for your good, even if you cannot understand the mysteries surrounding your path. Trust my infinite wisdom, even when my ways seem incomprehensible to you. Your worship pleases me when you surrender completely, when you seek not only my hands but my face. Because seeking my face is to find a treasure of wisdom and knowledge capable of transforming your life entirely. What seems impossible to you, I can make possible. Walls of Jericho can fall, seas can part, giants can be defeated when you trust in my power. There is no situation so desperate that my hand cannot reach, no problem so complex that my wisdom cannot solve. I did not promise a life without difficulties, but I promised to be by your side in every battle, every storm. When you pass through turbulent waters, I will be with you. When you walk through fire, you will not be burned. My presence is the guarantee you have to remain firm amid adversity. Do not fear what is to come, for I am already there preparing the way for you. This world is constantly changing, cultures and traditions shift, and uncertainties seem to grow each day. But I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. My love for you is unchanging, my promises are eternal. Anchor your life in me, the eternal rock, and you will not be shaken by opposing winds. Your value is not in what you have or what you have done, but in the price that was paid for you. The blood of my Son was shed to redeem you, so that you are precious and beloved in my eyes. No matter what you are facing, always remember Calvary and recognize your true worth. Every moment of your journey is being used to shape you, to draw you closer to the purpose I have for your life. Difficulties are not only tests, but opportunities for growth and transformation, strengthening character and reflecting my image in you. I know patience is a challenge for your heart, especially in a world that wants immediate answers and quick solutions. But my ways are not your ways, and my timing is not your timing. Learn to wait on me with a confident heart, because in due time you will reap the fruit I have planted in your life. Contentment is a rare treasure. Many always want more, but I invite you to be grateful for what you already have. I supply all your needs according to my riches and glory. Find joy in the small things, the everyday blessings that often go unnoticed, but are signs of my constant care. The storms of life come to reveal what foundation you are building your existence on. When the winds blow and the waves crash, a house founded on the rock remains unshaken. Build your life on my word, on my eternal principles, and you will not be moved by coming crises. Remember, I am the potter and you are the clay in my hands. The shaping process can be painful because sometimes it is necessary to break, cut, and polish so I can form a masterpiece, a vessel of honor that will perfectly fulfill the purpose for which it was created. Trust my skillful hands, even when the path seems difficult and confusing. Anxiety for tomorrow steals your peace today. Why worry about what has not yet come? Live one day at a time, seeking my direction each morning. I am already in your tomorrow, preparing the way and solutions for problems you do not yet know. Your life is like a book whose pages I write daily. Some pages contain joy, others sadness, but all are part of a wonderful story of redemption, love, and purpose. Trust me, the author of your faith, to write a glorious ending for every chapter of your life. I love you unconditionally, and my presence is your greatest treasure. There is nothing you can do to make me love you more, nor anything that can make me love you less. My love for you is perfect, constant and eternal, unshakable in any circumstance. I want you to rest deeply in this truth today and always. In every moment, even when everything seems difficult and uncertain, know that I am with you. I will stand by your side now and remain until the end of time. Never doubt this. You are loved, valued, and chosen by me, and your name is engraved on the palms of my hands. So, surrender yourself with confidence and courage, for your future is secure in my heart. Trust me with all that you have, with your strengths and your weaknesses, and you will see my glory manifest in your life in ways you never imagined. I am the one who cares for you even in the invisible details, even when you think no one notices. I see your silent efforts, your inner struggles, and the nights when exhaustion almost overcomes you. I know every sigh of your heart and every tear you have shed in secret when you thought no one was watching. Never forget that I am caring for you at every moment, sustaining your soul even when anxiety tries to overwhelm you. I am the Lord who calms the storms, just as I calmed the waters for my disciples. I can bring deep peace to your troubled heart. All you need to do is trust me. I know that your health sometimes feels like a battle. The symptoms, the diagnoses, the fear that arises from not knowing what lies ahead. But I am the great physician, the one who knows every cell of your body, the one who restores and heals. Even when you cannot feel it, my power is at work restoring your life, renewing your health. Do not despair, for I am with you in every moment of difficulty. Also, my child, I know you often feel lost, without direction, without purpose. Know that I am the light that illuminates your path even when everything seems dark and uncertain. I will not let you walk blindly. Every step you take, even those that seem wrong, is under my loving supervision. Every decision can be guided by me, for my wisdom is perfect and faithful. Do not fear the future because it is already in my hands. Your family, which sometimes seems divided and wounded, is under my constant protection. I can restore what seemed impossible, transform the impossible into possible, for I am the God of miracles. In every broken heart, I pour out my love, and in every conflict, I bring my peace. When loneliness presses in and seems to consume your spirit, remember that you are never alone. I never abandon you. I am closer to you than the air you breathe. My presence is constant, unshakable, and eternal. Even when you feel completely alone, I am there beside you. I see the fear trying to take hold of your mind, the doubts that make you think you are not enough, that you will fail or be rejected. But I declare to you today and forever, you are more than a conqueror. I am the one who strengthens you when your strength runs out, the one who empowers you to keep going even when all seems lost. Fear has no place in the life that is in my hands. Your home, your dwelling, is a place where I desire to manifest my presence, where I desire my peace to reign. Where there is discord, I will bring balance. Where there is lack, I will supply abundantly according to my glorious riches. I am the God who provides, who multiplies the little and makes the impossible possible. So, give me all your worries about your home, your finances, and your future. I control everything, even the resources of this world, and nothing escapes my watchful eye. Trust that I am working for your good, opening doors that no one can close. I have seen your tears, do not think they go unnoticed. Every moment of sadness, every disappointment you have faced, I have felt with you. I am the God of all comfort, the one who turns mourning into dancing. The pain you feel now is not the end of the story I am writing for your life. The dreams that seem to have died in your heart, I can resurrect them. In my hand, the impossible becomes possible. I am the God who makes the desert bloom, who brings life where there seemed only death. Your dreams are safe with me, and I keep them for the right time to be revealed. When you feel weak, remember, my strength is perfected in your weakness. You do not need to pretend to be strong all the time, nor carry the weight alone. Give me your burdens, for I carry all that is too heavy for you. If your mind fills with worries, anticipating problems that may never come, trust me. I am the Prince of Peace, the one who can calm the inner storm that even you cannot control. Give me every anxious thought, every fear of tomorrow. I have total control over your life. The broken relationships you carry, the deep wounds caused by words or actions, I can restore. I am the God who makes all things new, who rebuilds what seemed hopelessly destroyed. No situation is too great for my transforming love. If you feel misunderstood, if you feel like you walk alone, know that I understand you better than you understand yourself. Every thought, every desire of your heart is before me. You are fully known and loved, even when you face spiritual battles that often seem invisible to human eyes but are never beyond my reach. I want you to know that everything you live, everything you feel, everything you face is part of the plan I have for your life. I am working in you, even in the moments you do not realize. I am shaping, restoring, strengthening, preparing you for the mission I have entrusted to you. Do not lose heart. Keep standing firm, for I will never give up on you. I am by your side every step of the way, even when the journey seems hard and lonely. I am your God, your eternal Father, your refuge and fortress. Trust me, surrender completely, and let my love flood your life, bringing healing, peace, and renewal. Always remember, you are my beloved child, forever. Perguntareo ChatGPT. My dear child, when invisible forces seem to rise against you and the weight of the world tries to crush your spirit, remember, I am greater than anything that tries to bring you down. No battle you face is beyond my power, no weapon forged against you will succeed, because you are my beloved child, created with purpose and immeasurable value. Even in moments when your heart doubts my existence, my love, or my care, know that these doubts do not drive me away from you nor lessen the intensity of my love. I am patient, eternally present, waiting for your heart to turn to me, for my love does not depend on your perfection or the strength of your faith at any moment. You are loved just as you are, even in your weaknesses, and my love remains constant and unshakable. I know the spiritual journey has its ups and downs, moments of deep connection followed by periods of silence that seem empty. But my child, remember that my faithfulness never wavers according to your feelings. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. My word is true, and all I have promised will be fulfilled at the right time. Even if the wait feels long and your patience is tested, never doubt that what I have spoken over your life will never return void. When you feel crushed by expectations, yours or others, know that my yoke is easy and my burden is light. I do not demand perfection, but sincere surrender. When you fail, trust that my grace is sufficient for you. Every obstacle you face before me is an opportunity to reveal my power. I am the God who parts seas, tears down walls, and moves mountains. No challenge is too great, no situation beyond my reach. When injustice seems to prevail and evil seems to triumph, trust that I am the righteous judge. Nothing escapes my attentive gaze, and no action remains without response. Entrust me with your causes, for I will take care of them at the perfect time and in the perfect way. The dreams I planted in your heart are no accident. Every noble desire that lifts your soul and benefits those around you comes from me. Do not give up on what I have placed in you, even when it seems dead or forgotten. At the right time, I will make bloom what appears to have died. And when comparison haunts you, remember that you are a unique creation, crafted by my hands with love and detail. There is no one like you in all the universe, and the purpose I have for your life cannot be fulfilled by anyone else. Value who you are in me. The difficult seasons of life, my child, are temporary. Just as winter gives way to spring, your times of trial will pass and give way to seasons of abundant harvest. Even when results seem invisible to your eyes, I am working on your behalf, moving behind the scenes to prepare a glorious future. Your worth is not in what you do, the achievements you accumulate, or the opinions others have of you. Your value lies in the undeniable fact that you are my child, created in my image and redeemed at an immeasurable price. Nothing in heaven or earth can diminish how precious you are to me, and no external judgment can redefine what I have already declared over you. If one day it seems your prayers fall on deaf ears and the heavens remain silent before your cries, know that I hear every word. No tear shed is lost, no sigh goes unnoticed. I answer at the perfect time and in the perfect way. The healing you seek, whether physical, emotional, or spiritual, is within your reach because I am the God who restores the broken, renews the weary, and purifies the contaminated. My healing power is available to you today, and my presence brings comfort and renewal amidst pain and storms. In moments when gratitude seems impossible and your vision is fixed on what is missing instead of what you already have, I ask you to trust my greater plan. Every circumstance, even the painful ones, is being used to fulfill an eternal purpose that one day you will fully understand. When bitterness and resentment threaten to corrode your heart, remember that I can help you find true freedom through forgiveness. Do not carry the weight of wounds the world or people have left on you. Give me that burden and experience the peace that only true forgiveness can bring. If you feel inadequate for the tasks ahead, know that it is not your ability that matters, but mine operating through you. I do not call you because you are capable, but I empower you because I have called you. My power is fully revealed in broken vessels like you. The addictions that seem to imprison you, the chains you cannot break by your own strength, I can break them instantly. I am the God of liberation, the one who breaks the yokes of oppression and brings true and lasting freedom. Never forget that your identity is not in the labels the world places on you, nor in the mistakes of your past. Your true identity is in who you are to me, my beloved, precious, and irreplaceable child. No failure can cancel this fundamental truth. The difficult decisions and the paths that seem to fork ahead can be entrusted to me, for I am the God of all wisdom and the perfect guide. Seek me with all your heart, and I will show you the way to take. When negative thoughts try to deceive you, reminding you of faults and limitations, know that where you see imperfection, I see potential. Where you see failure, I see learning and growth. I am with you now and forever, guiding your steps with love, patience, and infinite power. My child, when you see weakness, I see the perfect opportunity to manifest my strength in your life. Your most vulnerable moments are not signs of defeat, but open doors for my powerful intervention. Where you see past mistakes, I see a future full of victories and achievements prepared for you. The world around you may seem chaotic, confusing, and even meaningless, but know that I am sovereign over all. No event, whether global or personal, is beyond my control. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. Nothing surprises me, nothing is too great for me. My presence is constant and unchanging. In difficult times, when your soul feels shaken, your worship in the midst of hardships becomes a living testimony of your faith. Praising me without understanding, trusting without seeing, is proof of your confidence in me. This faith is more precious than gold, and within it lies the strength to move forward. My word is the lamp that lights your steps, a sure light for your path, especially when confusion and doubt try to dominate your heart. In it, you will find direction when you are lost, comfort when you are downcast, correction when you are wrong, and instruction when you need wisdom. I want you to make a deep choice today, to trust me not because of your circumstances, but because of my unshakable faithfulness. Believe not what your human eyes see, but what my word declares with eternal authority. Walking by faith and not by sight will transform your perspective, for what is impossible for man is possible for me. Obstacles that seem insurmountable are merely open doors for me to manifest my power and perform miracles in your life. The waiting times you face are not empty or wasted. In these moments, I am working intensely in you, shaping your character and strengthening your faith for the level that is to come. Trust the process even when you do not see immediate results. Your perseverance inspires and sustains those who watch your journey without you even knowing. What today is a burden may tomorrow be a powerful testimony of hope. Remember, no pain, no struggle you face is in vain. If you feel like a boat adrift, know that I am your compass and your true north. Turn your eyes to me and find the right course. My direction is firm and my voice is clear to those willing to listen. If you carry deep wounds, some so old that they seem part of your own story, I am the restorer. No pain is beyond my healing reach. I can make all things new and transform your wounds into sources of strength and learning. Is not conditioned by your past. Mistakes, missed opportunities, and wrong paths do not define what is to come. I am the God of second chances and new beginnings. Do not let the weight of the past cloud your vision of what is reserved for you. Seek fellowship with others who seek me, for relationship and community are essential for your spiritual growth and for you to find strength when darkness tries to prevail. The talents and gifts I placed within you are not for your own benefit, but to serve and bless those around you. Discover how to use your abilities to build others up, for in serving lies the true purpose and fulfillment of your soul. Your story, with all its complexities, joys, and pains, is being carefully written by me, the author of life. Every chapter has meaning, every setback has purpose, and every victory is part of a greater plot that one day will reveal its full meaning. Doors that close in your life are not rejections, but loving redirections. Trust that my no's always open the way for my best yes. Furthermore, forgiveness is a transforming power. Forgiving does not mean approving what was done against you, but freeing your heart from the burden of resentment. Just as I forgive abundantly, I invite you to extend this forgiveness to others. Your faith journey is not a straight line of constant growth. It has ups and downs, advances and retreats, clear days and dark moments. Do not be discouraged by setbacks, for what matters is the overall direction and the commitment to keep seeking me. The enemy will try to sow doubt about my love, goodness, and power. Resist these lies with the truth of my unchanging word. I am exactly who I say I am, and my character does not change according to your circumstances. The distractions and noise of the world want to steal your attention, diverting your focus from what truly matters. Seek moments of silence and solitude to hear my voice. In those secret moments, I will reveal the secrets of my heart, give peace to your soul, and renew your strength. Trust, for I am always with you. I do not merely whisper, but I reveal to you deep truths that must be heard and embraced by your whole being. Know that your body is not just a shell or a temporary vessel. It is the temple of my spirit, a wonderful, unique creation, made with such care and perfection that it deserves to be honored in every detail. Caring for your physical body is not an act of vanity but of reverence toward me, the one who formed it with love and purpose. Seek balance, nurture your health, for this is the first step to a full life, not for pride, but for the harmony and respect that your life deserves. When you honor what I have created, you glorify me, and I rejoice in every act of care and self-love you perform. The battles you face today, my son, are not in vain. Every struggle, every moment of weakness or pain, is shaping and forging the person you will become tomorrow. Challenges, when faced with faith and perseverance, become the foundation for a legacy of strength and hope that extends beyond your own existence. Do not give up halfway through the process, even when the road seems too long and difficult. Often, your most powerful ministry will be born precisely from your greatest wounds. The places where you have suffered, where you have felt pain and also found healing, are the very places where you can offer genuine and true hope to others who still walk lost. Do not waste your wounds, allow them to become bridges for healing and transformation in someone's life. Gratitude, my son, is a powerful key for you to experience my presence more fully. When you choose to give thanks, even amid difficult circumstances, you open doors to an intimacy with me that few know. A thankful heart sees my goodness even on the darkest and most uncertain days. Know that your value is immutable, even when the world does not recognize it. Just as a high-denomination banknote never loses its value even when mistaken for a worthless piece of paper, you remain priceless in my eyes. The patience I am cultivating in you, even in waits and delays that seem too long, has an eternal purpose. I am forming in you a character that will reflect my image, preparing you not only for the present time but for eternity. Trust the process, even when everything seems slow or even stalled. Your faith will be tested repeatedly throughout life, not to destroy it, but to strengthen, purify, and deepen it. Every trial, every challenge overcome, creates in you a firmer confidence and a deeper dependence on me. Never doubt my love, for it does not depend on your performance or your perfection. You do not need to impress me or earn my favor, for I love you unconditionally, completely, and eternally. I love you not for what you do, but simply for who you are, my beloved son. I never promised life would be easy, but I promised to be with you in every moment, in the deep waters, in the lonely crossings, in the darkest valleys. My presence is your constant guarantee, you are never alone. The calling you have received, my son, is specific and unique. It was created exclusively for you, intertwined with your natural gifts, your deepest passions, and the needs of the world around you. Seek me to discover that singular intersection where your purpose is manifested. The circumstances that seem to conspire against you are often the very ones I am using to lead you to the place where you must be. Trust that what looks like opposition may, in fact, be divine redirection. Your life has a purpose and meaning that transcend the present moment. Every experience, every relationship, and every lesson is building something of eternal value. Nothing is lost when you live in communion with me. Even when you feel you have failed me repeatedly, or when guilt tries to crush your spirit, always remember, my grace is greater than any mistake you make. My forgiveness is complete, and I keep no record of your failures. Every morning is a new opportunity to start again. The moments when you feel furthest from me are often those when I am working most deeply on your character. The silence you perceive does not mean absence, but rather that I am operating at levels your senses have yet to reach. Your testimony of faith, even amid difficulties, is a beacon to those who watch your life. The way you respond to challenges, the trust you maintain even when everything seems to collapse, may be the greatest sermon you preach to the world. My son, humility opens doors for my grace in ways that pride never could. When you acknowledge your constant dependence on me and your need for my guidance, I can act powerfully in your life. The seasons you go through, the times of vigorous growth and the periods that seem unproductive, all are part of my perfect plan. Trust the rhythm I have set for your journey. Your place in my family is secure and permanent. Nothing can separate you from my love, neither height nor depth, nor anything else in all creation. You are mine forever. The hope I planted in your heart is not a vague wish but a sure anchor for your soul, based on my unfailing promises. This hope will sustain you even in the fiercest storms of life. My inheritance for you, my son, is incomparably rich. I have prepared blessings that no human eye has seen, no ear has heard, and no mind has imagined. The best is yet to come for those who love me and trust in me. Always remember, I am not just the distant God who created the universe, but also the loving Father who cares for every detail of your life. My love for you is eternal, unconditional, and unfailing. Trust me and allow me to guide your steps. Your future is safe in my hands, and nothing can erase the name I have engraved on the palms of my hands, the name of my beloved Son. I hope this message has been an inspiration to you. If it touched your heart, write Amen in the comments and share it with someone who also needs to hear this word. I invite you to click on the first comment, where you will find a special prayer and a suggestion to strengthen your spiritual journey. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to receive more inspiring content like this. See you tomorrow.